Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm JTK, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into this video, I want y'all to do me a small favor and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to be notified when the next video drop, hit the notification bell. All right, let's get right into this video. There has been rumors about the New York Knicks wanting to trade for Jalen Brunson from the Dallas Mavericks. The rumors are that the Knicks want this dude bad, and I've been thinking, you know what? I would like Jalen Brunson on this team. It will work out, especially with Cam Reddish. To be honest with you, I really don't know. There's so many scenarios in the air right now what the Knicks is going to do with Cam Reddish. I'm hoping that the Knicks keep Cam Reddish and, you know, put together a nice young nucleus. And, you know what I'm saying? Just the bill. You know, there are rumors about the Knicks wanting Ben Simmons also. I actually going to do a video about that, but I don't really think it makes sense. But I'm going to do some studying. I'm going to look some things up and see what kind of package I can put together, because I really don't want to give up any of our young assets right now. And I did do a little drill on that, and the only scenario I came out, we basically would lose Obi Toppin. It's just Obi Toppin, to be honest with you. And I really like Obi Toppin. But let's get back into this talk right here about Jalen Brunson when the Knicks. And I got three scenarios, to be honest. I got three scenarios, and they right favor the New York Knicks. But it also will help out the Dallas Mavericks in the long run, depending on what they want to do. There has been some disappointment over there from newly acquired players they did require. Only I'm laughing because one of them players they require from us. And in my scenario, they'll be sending that player right back to us. But let's get to that article first, and then I'm going to hit you with my scenarios. And then we out of here, and we're going to get ready for that game for New York and Charlotte. And, you know, a 1 o'clock afternoon game. I really don't like them 1 o'clock afternoon game. The Knicks don't do well. But actually, I think we won our last 1 o'clock game. We're rare winning. It's MLK Day today. The Knicks haven't really had good luck playing on Martin Luther King Day. But we got to give a shout out to my man Martin Luther King. You know, you never know where we would be without him right now. So let's get right into this video. This article starts off: New York Knicks badly want Mavs Jalen Brunson entering 2022 NBA trade deadline. Alright, the New York Knicks have reportedly contacted the Dallas Mavericks about a trade for point guard Jalen Brunson, and he remains on a roster according to Mark Berman of the New York Post. They want him bad, an NBA source told Berman. Berman also noted multiple Knicks connection with Jalen. Jalen father Rick Brunson, who spent 9 years in the NBA, was a client of current Knicks president Leon Rose before serving as an assistant under current head coach Tom Thibodeau. Now that's some connection. And if you're a Knicks fan and not a youngster and just came along, a lot of y'all remember Brunson. I was about to call him Jalen Brunson, but Rick Brunson. He was a very sturdy, defensive-minded player, but he lacked offenses. He wasn't that much of an offensive threat. But his son is a total opposite. His son reminds me of Kyle Lowry, Van Vliet. Both of them players which had one time played for Toronto. That was Kyle Lowry left, but Van Vliet still there. And we have covered both of them point guards. And that's who this guy reminds me of. And I could see him coming in and doing work. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're in the need for a point guard. And I can see him coming in and being our starting point guard, to be honest with you. We don't know what Kemba's going to give us right now. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not like everybody else. I still think Kemba Walker have something left. So let me finish this article, and then let me hit you with my scenarios, and then we can get ready for that Charlotte game. Alright, they want him bad. Berman also noted multiple connections to the New York Knicks. I'll pass that part. Jalen Brunson is on his 4th NBA season and will be an unrestricted free agent this offseason. The 2018 second-round draft pick is in the midst of his best season in the NBA, averaging 16 points, 5.6 assists, 3.8 rebounds, and 1.0 steals per game. Alright, not bad, not bad. Though his role was unclear earlier in the season, Brunson has started his last 18 games and is averaging 18.3 points a game, 6.7 assists in this stretch. This could be a valuable addition for the New York Knicks as they seek a true point guard to lead the offense. Derrick Rose remained out with an ankle injury, and Kemba Walker has been inconsistent since joining the team this offseason, leaving Alec Burks and Emmanuel Quickly to share time of out-of-position leads guard roles. I just want to piggyback on where they said Kemba Walker and being inconsistent, and I really disagree with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see Kemba Walker woes being that they brought him in to be a point guard, but they didn't give him the point guard duties, and you have to blame that on the coach. If you watch the game, don't matter who's on the court, Julius Randle is the point guard. I mean, what the fuck? So even if we go out and get Jalen Brunson, will he be controlling the ball? I mean, right now, a lot of blame fell to Kemba Walker, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think Kemba Walker is hurt. I just think it's him and Tom Thibodeau not getting along, and Tom Thibodeau keeping the dude out. Who knows what kind of trade package they're gonna try to look for? But I do have him in my 3 scenarios that we can get Jalen Brunson. So without further ado, I'm gonna finish this article, then I'm gonna hit you with them stats and what we can do and who we should do. Power forward Julius Randle currently leads the team with 5.5 assists per game. Brunson, a New Jersey native, might be perfect fit in New York, although it doesn't mean he will come cheap. Even as a pending free agent, the Mavericks likely won't want to give up a starter as they push for the playoffs. Dallas enters Sunday 5th in the Western Conference at 24-19, while the presence of Luka Doncic will make this a scary team in the postseason. It might be a significant offer to lure. It might take a significant offer to lure Brunson away from the Dallas Mavericks and to the Knicks. And yeah, they're right. The article is right because they are trying to make a push at the playoffs. But let's be realistic. I don't really see them going to the championship. Dallas Mavericks, that is. Even if they kept Brunson, so I think they would want to get rid of. I hope they would want to get rid of Jalen Brunson. And I know Jalen Brunson is looking for a bigger role, and he's not going to really get that much playing time. Well, he has been getting playing time under Luka, but I know he want to be the man, not the guy who comes behind the man. And if he was to come to the New York Knicks, he will be our starting point guard. And like I said, it just would be how will our coach utilize his skills. Because like I said, for some reason, he's stuck on having Julius Randle being our point guard. And it's kind of, I think that's the only way Julius Randle can play. If the ball got to be in his hand, he got to either make a decision to go to the rim or pass the ball. Stephen A. pointed out, which everybody pointed out, we just want you to go to the rim. Crash the ball hard, Julius. Stop taking 4 and 5 dribbles between your legs like you sometimes point guard, and just go to the goddamn hole. Alright? Now let me hit you with some scenarios that I figure Jalen Brunson can come in and what we can do. The first one I'm going to run with is going to be with Derrick Rose. Alright? I know Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is out and he hurt right now, but Derrick Rose is making like, how much is Derrick Rose? He's making $13,445,000 for 3 years. If we can package Derrick Rose, we ain't got to package Derrick Rose. We can just send Derrick Rose over for, and get this. In all my scenarios, Reggie Bullock is going to be coming back to the New York Knicks because Reggie Bullock is not really having a good game over there in Dallas, and you know they're gonna be looking to get rid of him. Let's be honest. They're not really trying to they're not trying to go in the next season paying this dude $9 million because he's making $9,536,000 on 3 years. That's $9 million a year. I know they don't want to pay him the next $9 million if he continues to play the way he's playing. Bullock is averaging 6 points. Let's go right here. He averaging. Let's go right to him. I want to be perfect exact. He's averaging 6.4 points a game, 3.0 rebounds, and 1.1 assists. He's shooting 45% from the field. Well, actually, let's go. That's in the last game he played. He's actually shooting 38% from the field, and he's shooting 32% from downtown. 73% from the free throw line. He's averaging 1 assist, 0.1 block, 0.4 steals, and in his last 5 games, he only cracked double digits twice. To be honest with you, he scored 4 points against Orlando. He played 19 minutes, and he scored 10 points against Memphis. He played 21 minutes. In another 19-minute game, he scored 3 points. So I'm pretty sure Dallas won't mind getting rid of him. So we can package him. Well, they can give us Derrick Rose. I mean, we give them Derrick Rose, and they'll send over Jalen Brunson, and Reggie Bullock in that scenario. My next scenario would be Let's get right into this next scenario. Now this one is a little tricky because I don't know if they would want that many bigs. Well, I was thinking that we can give up Nerlens Noel, Luka Samaric, and Solomon Hill. And the reason I threw in Solomon Hill, even though he hasn't played and he doesn't even average any points because he really only played 13 games, just started before the season, he got hurt. But Solomon Hill is on an expiring contract, and if they're looking to get rid of Reggie Bullock and that $9.5 million, and with Solomon Hill, that's another expiring contract. That's $1.6 million. That all round off to about almost $12 million that will come off their books. And then also they're taking on Nerlens Noel, so that $12 million wouldn't really come off their book because Nerlens Noel is making $8 million. And take it there, but Nerlens Noel will give them the defense. That's what the Dallas Mavericks really look needing right now, the good defensive interior. I know they have Powell and Porzingis, but Porzingis really doesn't stay on the floor that much. You know what I'm saying? He get hurt a lot, and sometimes he needs to shy away from defense. If there's a real tough dude in the house, Porzingis shows his true colors. And that's why I'm really glad the New York Knicks got rid of that guy. So like I was saying, we can even give up Nerlens Noel, Luka Samaric, and Solomon Hill for Reggie Bullock and Jalen Brunson. Like I said, in every one of these scenarios, Reggie Bullock is going to be in it because I know where I feel they should be wanting to get him off their books. They might try to slide Trey Burks in there, but we don't want him. We don't want him. All right, and last but not least, this scenario right here. And I think even the Derek Walker, I think they might take, but I think they would go more for this because they would be getting something back and they would be getting money off the books. You know what I'm saying? They'd be getting something back because Kemba Walker contract is $8.7 million for this 2 years. Actually, 2 years. Each year is $8 million. It rounds out to about $16 million. So $8 million for the year. Solomon Hill already gave you $1.6 million. So they'll basically be getting rid of Reggie Bullock, $9.5 million, which is a 3-year contract. They'll be able to get rid of with an option because you know next year Kemba Walker that'll be his last year on that deal, and they'll probably be able to get rid of that on an expiring contract if it doesn't work out. But if it do work out for him, which I think it will, Kemba Walker coming off the bench, Luka being the starter, I think that'll work out very well for the Dallas Mavericks. And they'll just get rid of Solomon Hill. If not, they can keep Solomon Hill. Like I said, they need defense, and Solomon Hill is a very good defensive player, and he'll give you a little something off the bench. He haven't really played this year, so it's questionable right now. So I don't know. But these are 3 scenarios the Knicks can do to try to get Jalen Brunson over here, and I think I would like that trade very much. And even let's say that we got rid of Kemba Walker, but I mean we would still have Derrick Rose coming back, and then we're gonna interject Derrick Rose into that starting point guard position, and then we have Jalen Brunson coming on off the bench. But I would like Jalen Brunson to be our starter. He's younger, he's more active, he's stronger, and he's a better defensive player than Derrick Rose. And I'm gonna be honest, he's a better offensive player at this junction of Derrick Rose's career. Jalen Brunson is more consistent and when it comes to scoring. So if the Knicks can pull off this trade, I know all these scenarios favor the New York Knicks. Like I said, we did get a favorable trade with that Cam Reddish and Atlanta Hawks, so maybe it can happen again. And who knows? But with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.